And we are on. What's up, Leia Montero? ¿Cómo está? What's up? How are you? What's up, KK Bernal? ¿Cómo está? What's up? How are you guys? Yeah, I ain't got my. Oh, here it is. What up, Ann? What up, Spicy Chicken? P. De Jesus also. ¿Cómo está? What is it? Kylie Vera 99 also. DJ Goddess. ¿Cómo está? What's up? Sweet Sheba 420. Hey, what's up? What's up with the Sweet Sheba? How are you guys? Alcantara, ¿cómo está? Hi guys, take them on up. Hold on 1 second. What is up, y'all? Hope you're doing good. I am coming to you guys live from I don't know where I'm at today. What's up to the one person that's watching? The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people out there that's watching. How are you? What's up, CJ Farhado? ¿Cómo está? Felician, ¿cómo está? Hi, how are you? Also, ¿cómo está? We're just waiting for our co-host to come through right now. So, hope you guys can hear me good. I don't know where the homies are at, but I hope you guys are well. Thank you guys for joining us again. My name is Ron Sar. Make sure that you're following me here on Kumu, along with Ninja Iceberg, Joff Smith, Jay Jericho, SM Rumor 2. I don't know why his name is not there. I think this is a new one that I have built, a new banner. So I gotta put Steve's name there, of course. Again, I hope you guys are doing well. Sa mga tao dyan sa Pilipinas, I hope you're doing well. Hi. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for hanging out. We're going to get the show started in just a second. I'm just waiting for my co-host. I hope you guys are having a good Friday there out in the world. Or it could be Saturday there in the Philippines. Hope you guys are well, though. Again, just waiting for my co-host to start. It's up to you. If you guys want to share, go ahead and share this, please. What is going on, y'all? Joffrey has tech issues right now, so yeah, I guess we're just waiting. So again, thank you guys for watching. Hope you're well. Yeah, I'm having a pretty good Friday so far. Geez, what did I get into today? I did normal stuff. I did normal people stuff. I didn't do anything cool like jump out of a plane today. But if you jumped out of a plane today, let me know in the comments. If you jumped off a building or your ledge of some sort, let me know in the comments. But you're going to be with us for the next 2 hours. So again, hopefully my co-host can make it. And that's it. So again, if you guys are in the comment section, make sure you guys say hello.
Hey, then. Yes, she will.
Checking out the chat room here too. If you guys want to go ahead and get in that, go ahead and let me know. Feel me? So again, hope you guys are doing well. Thank you guys. Welcome to the Saudi store. Sarasara store. Make sure you buy some rice and coffee mate from me. I have some coffee mate in the back. If you guys want to check that out. I also got what's that? Cream silk, sun silk. Those shampoos if you need. You see, I got Joy right there. You know what I mean? Whatever you need for your dirty kitchen out there. If you have a dirty kitchen, shout out to you. If you have a dirty kitchen. Frankie Boy is in the house. K Savage, hi, how are you? I don't know if you're here still, but thank you guys for popping up and checking out tonight's episode. Again, I hope everyone is well today. Happy Friday or Saturday or I don't know. There's no place in the world that's like 2 days in advance. If you happen to be from the future, if you're like a variant of a certain person, shout out to you. If you happen to be a clone or an android of a person, shout out to you too. I always when I was a kid, I always wanted to be either a ninja or like a cyborg. You know what I mean? So if you guys feel the same way too, we're cut from the same cloth. Thank you guys for hanging out. What is up? How's everybody? I will chat with you in the comment boxes down there. Yuri is in the house. What's up, Yuri? How are you? There might be a slight delay also from the OBS from me responding to your guys' messages or whatever. So, yeah. Hope you guys are well again. Oh, Jay is here. Let's get Jason on stream. What's up, Jason? How are you?
Not bad.
I thought you weren't going to make the show tonight.
Oh, no. I was still setting up. I just barely got home like around 9:20. So.
Oh, awesome. Well, I'm glad you can join tonight. Hopefully the other fellas come through. I know people were kind of in and out of the chat and all that stuff. So yeah, how is everything?
Oh man, it's been a crazy week at work. I'll just say that. It's freaking crazy. I did because today was my day off, my planned day off. So I had like a 4-day weekend. But yeah, it was a crazy scramble the other day. I mean, well, we'll just say I had to ship. I put together like 4 pallets worth of equipment, and only 2 were sent because they weren't specific as to how much stuff I was supposed to send. So, I did extra work for nothing. Well, not for nothing, because we're just doing. It's the other ones are going to go out to different places, so it's not like I overdid it. I just got ahead, so to speak. So I don't have to do too much work next time.
All right. I see both of us are wearing old ass hats today.
Oh.
You look like a paper boy, and I look like I was watching Michael Jordan in The Last Dance. You know, Michael would always wear a beret sometimes. I felt like wearing a beret like Michael. So
hella weird.
You know what? That's something I always kind of rewatch, man. I don't know if you're that type of guy that, sometimes you'll rewatch certain documentaries and stuff like that.
Oh, no, I do it all the time.
Sports documentaries are my favorites. So sometimes I'll go back and, I'll watch what, either Jordan said, and I'm talking about The Last Dance. So, I'll go back, listen to all the crazy things that Jordan's saying in his old age, or sometimes I'll go and see what Steve Kerr or like Tony Kukoc and them were saying. So, that's just one of those that I kind of go back to. And I've been doing that this week, to be honest with you, on some, because, sports is also nerdy type stuff too, especially when it comes to Michael Jordan, right? So sometimes I'll rewatch those funny clips of his, Jason, and I'll what a competitor, dude. You may not like the way he did it, right? You may not like the way he did it, but I mean, what a competitor, dude. But I think all athletes are like that. They gotta be. Like a Jerry Rice has to be like that, like that much of a jerk or asshole to be the best.
Yeah,
you got to be that.
like literally when you're in when you're an active player, you gotta absolutely strive to be the best, and then you can be the nice guy after you retire, pretty much, right? So that's why I get the fact that, like, like I said, like when I see like athletes in person, but they're so active, I won't run up to them and say, "Hey, can I get an autograph? Can I get a picture?" I'm trying to let them do their own thing because that's what they want to do. It's like they want to unwind away from their job from time to time, right? You got to give them that. So
Yeah.
So maybe like after they retire, or or whatnot, then maybe you can, like, just chat with them. I still don't ask for an autograph. I still don't ask for a picture. Dang, Damien hella flying.
I know he flew out of the Sari store, out of the back and stuff. Thank you.
The black market baby sales.
Yeah, thank you, Damien. I appreciate you.
His face is hella fat.
Yeah, he's drinking a lot of milk nowadays too. So he is a big guy. But going back to what you were saying, you can tell when certain players they love being a star, they love being an athlete, but they probably won't take it as serious as how Mike was. For example, I don't know. We could debate on this. We could talk about it, but Iverson always gets asked about the whole practice thing, right? And just recently, again, it don't matter. He'll keep getting asked that, but they asked him, what was it about that whole thing that you didn't like? And he said, I don't like doing drills. He said, scrimmages is fine. I just didn't like doing drills. That's why I had a whole thing about, F practice or whatever. I don't think Michael would be complaining about no drills, Jason, right? He'd want to do those drills and beat you at those drills, beat everybody. It's like, it don't matter, right?
Because he's that competitive. That's the thing. It's like you're like certain athletes are built differently. Like we'll take I think it was Roger Craig that introduced Jairus to the hill. So you could say that, if you can't do the hill running training with Jerry Rice,
you ain't gonna make it on the team, probably.
Well, right? not make it on the team, but you just gotta work harder, right? So it's more of how great is your work ethic? That's the real question you gotta ask yourself. Is like, how much, like, is your work ethic great enough to compete with others, or is it not? Because you see that drive with you saw that drive with, like, Larry and Magic. You saw that with Kareem. Like, I mean, Kareem, to me, the most unstoppable shot ever was that sky hook he had. And not only could he do it with one hand, he did it with both. That's an insane, think about that, having an unstoppable shot that you could do with both hands. So just like that, like, just I think it's more of the your competitiveness and your work ethic as far as, like, how far you want to take it. Like, like the best example I can always use is when Dion came to the Niners, right? And then he always wanted to party, but Jerry was serious all the damn time.
All the damn time.
The entire time. And now that you see the fact that, he's retired now, he's doing a whole bunch of fun stuff now too. So it's not like I said, when you're an active athlete, business is business as usual, but either during the off season or when you're retired, that's when you have your fun. Like, like,
two different sports, but same type of level athletes. I think guys like Rice.
Yeah.
It's just, you hear those stories of Jerry where I think they won the Super Bowl. I'm pretty sure whether they won or lost, but the very next day he was out on the field
training.
When Jason, I'm, if we win, I probably won't practice until maybe next week. But this guy was literally the next day, and he was like, hey, I'm, same thing with Jordan when he lost to Orlando. He said the very next day, I will see you. That's what he told his trainer. I will see you tomorrow. You know. Hi to Migs Marley. What's up? Joffsimus is in the house now too. I saw this one thing, Jason. Though, what's up, Joff? We're just talking about competition,
bud?
level of
What's up, Joff?
competition.
Damn, my camera's fucked.
It was a 3-point contest between Charles Barkley and EJ. I think you guys might have seen that or not, but yeah. Let's just say Jordan was in that. If he was the third man in that, he's not losing to anybody.
Hell no.
It don't matter who it is in his age nowadays or whatever. He is not losing to nobody. So there's a certain level of athlete. There's a certain level type of person, right? That'll just be like super focused, like laser focused. Guys like a Jerry Rice, guys that like even though we give him flack and all that stuff, talking about the great LeBron James, his basketball IQ though is crazy. He can remember certain things from years ago, certain plays, the way it breaks down and all that stuff. And it just takes a certain type of guy that could be laser focused into doing that. So yeah, Joff, we were just talking about sometimes Joff, you'll go back and watch certain documentaries. So I've been kind of watching The Last Dance, pieces by pieces. I've seen the whole thing. I really love it, because that's one of the greatest sports for me, right? I can only speak for myself, but that's my favorite sports team of all time. And sometimes you'll go back and watch, just the Steve Kerr parts or the Tony parts, especially with YouTube now, they do the little compilation. So you could I just want to hear him talk shit about Isaiah real quick, or I just want to hear him laugh at Gary Payton. That was funny when Gary Payton was like, man, I try to hold him down, and he said, the glove, I wasn't scared of Gary Payton, like the way he's so dismissive of certain guys and stuff like that. So, sometimes you want to see that toxic type competitive. Would you agree he's a toxic competitor, right? That to a really bad degree, right? Joff, what do you think?
I mean, different times. Plus, dude, you gotta be an asshole. Like,
who do you think is an asshole in the league that's like that right now, though?
none. Not really. I mean,
you don't think Steph is out there yelling? Steph has to be yelling. Draymond and them, they got to be.
Draymond's kind of an asshole.
Jimmy Butler for sure.
Jimmy Butler?
Jimmy Butler for sure.
Okay. Jimmy's kind of had it. What's up, Jeff Bago? How are you? I was gonna say Jimmy Butler has just had good runs on teams, but he's kind of a journeyman, right? So he demands that. Like,
he's a fucking bad teammate. He's a fucking asshole.
Yeah, who are some asshole athletes out there that I'm thinking of?
If you ask
Steve,
Steve Nash, Jay Rich. I'm always gonna bring that up. That's hilarious to me. That's hella crazy.
Biggs Marley here is saying, when I was a kid, I'm not really a fan of Jordan, but I'm a fan of Malone and Stockton, the Utah Jazz. Oh my God, Biggs Marley, you are a legit Utah Jazz fan. Joff, me and you have talked about the Utah teams of yesteryear. I think even until now, I've never been a Utah fan, or I've never even watched a Utah game unless the Bulls were playing them. But they've gotten better over the years, right? They've gotten, of course, better over the years. But yeah, I was never.
I can't fuck with anything Utah,
man. And you know what? John Stockton said some crazy. Did you see that crazy thing he said?
Yeah, like fucking.
Yeah, go ahead,
people
John.
Are like he knows like 100+ athletes dropping dead on the field or the court because of the vaccine. It's like, the fuck out of here.
I was like, I kind of was like, did you ask? Are you like a medical profession now? Like, did you become Dr. John Stockton?
Dude, he didn't even say no dead athletes though. He just said, I have a list of 100 names.
But do you have it?
Yeah, like name one, dog.
Name one.
And then we'll look it up. It's like,
no,
it's crazy.
That's
By the
why.
way, yeah, there's all types of craziness even in the sports world. One thing that's scary is and man, I only if I could look it up right now. I don't have my laptop on me, but one of the Jason, you might be able to look this up. Maybe talk. We could talk about it. But one of the greatest female basketball players in the world is she's missing, right? I think I think the Russians got to her. You know what I mean,
I
or
mean,
something like that.
Brittany Griner.
She like they saw her in the last time they saw her was in the airport and she was gone.
So,
They cannot
so,
find this lady. So what?
Got
so,
arrested.
this is what happened. She got arrested in the airport because I believe she either had some illegal drug or she had
She had
marijuana on
vape
her.
cartridges.
Yeah. So they arrested her for that because it's illegal in Russia. It's not fair reason. And then now she's in prison.
But this was happening while the war was going down, though, right?
Yeah.
So she was trying to get up out of there, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, guys, real quick.
Or their season was done or something like that.
1 second. Be right back.
Because
So-
they make a lot, like female basketball players, they make a lot of money in Russia.
Well, especially if you're one of the greatest of all time, go overseas, make some money and all that stuff. But that's kind of scary, though, Joff. All of a sudden, she's missing.
Candace
She outta
Parker,
here.
baby.
I don't know my. I only know like the old school stars, man. I'm not up on my WNBA, man.
Shout out. Skylar Dickens.
Jason, go ahead.
What was I talking about? Oh. So yeah, I was like, she's either in prison or they're not saying anything. It's just all crazy. So,
What if they probably took her out?
well, they can't.
I
I
hope
mean-
not. I hope not. I hope not. To the people that's watching out there, I hope not. I'm
No,
just
no,
saying, like,
no, she's in legit prison until
Yeah,
someone
she's detained. Yeah,
she's detained.
crazy.
they're trying. You're not hearing anything right now because they're trying to lay low in like by design because you don't want like all this shit going on. They don't want to use they don't want to use her as like like a wedge or whatever. It's like a political tool for some bullshit. So
Yup,
she's just
yup.
laying low right now.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on in pop culture. Right before actually we went on, I just saw on my feed that the drummer from the Foo Fighters passed away,
Damn.
age of 50. So it's like, dang, one of the most iconic bands ever. And I feel so bad for not having his name on deck, but I just seen that right before I went live. Death comes in threes. I hate, talking about death like that, but we lost Scott Hall. I believe that was last week, right? That was last week, almost 2 weeks ago. And I was trying to see what other, because sometimes you kind of see that weird thing of like all of a sudden famous people just start dying off. I seen William Hurt. I know William Hurt had passed away.
Yeah, William Hurt. I was just watching Dark City when I heard the news. It's like I was watching Dark City and then I scrolled down. Like after I've seen it, it was like, oh, William Hurt died.
Mm.
It was, the drummer's name was Taylor Hawkins.
I mean, those drums. If we're talking about competition, Dave Grohl is the greatest drummer alive. So for Dave Grohl to be like, yo, if you're going to be in this band, I'm going to take over vocals, but shit, your shit has to be on point. And, Foo Fighters music has always been fucking pretty good. I know that they had a horror movie coming out, kind of like what Tenacious D did with, kind of doing a comedy horror movie or something like that. I believe the Foo Fighters actually have one coming out. So
I don't fuck with Tenacious D. Like, I don't get him for the longest time. I fucking like this.
you're not a Jack Black fan?
I mean, he's cool, but like, I think it's the fans and like the type of people that like fucking caping for Tenacious D. By design, I hate. Yeah, it's like it's like oh,
But we usually hate that. Why do fans?
blah, 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 blah. I'm like, dude, I get it. You're a fucking Jack Black fan. You're a quirky fucking blah blah fucking.
Certain fans, though, Joff, I believe, like they
It's like
attract
cool. You like what you
weirdos.
like. I don't. You know, see, you like it. You like it. I don't know. I'm not judging you, but like, fucking throw it in my face, like all the time. Fucking Tenacious D, being obnoxious about it. It's like that one makes me. That makes me hate Tenacious D because like fucking by proxy. 'Cause you always fucking putting on your cape. Nobody's even slandering Tenacious D, and you're out there fucking caping for them, talking about fucking they're great. Jack Black is great, and whatever that dude, the drummer, or whatever his bandmate, great.
I
Cool.
think it's okay, what's his name? It's like
Kyle, whatever.
Kyle, yeah.
Kyle fucker. I don't know.
I believe he's an actor too, right? I don't know if he's acted though too, but yeah.
I mean, Jack Black. I only like maybe three.
Is it
Jack
because they
Black
do
movies.
goofy songs? Is it because they do goofy songs?
No, it's just
Because if people do goofy songs, sometimes I'll listen to it. Sometimes maybe I don't know about you.
I like
guys.
Weird Al. He does goofy songs and shit. So.
Are you ready for that Weird Al movie?
No, I'm not ready.
There's a movie.
Dude, Jason, it's being played by Weird Al's being played by Daniel Radcliffe.
Oh, it's like a biopic.
Yes. And what's crazy is I believe when I looked it up, Weird Al, I guess back when he did one of the, I don't know why I liked that movie as a kid. When he did UHF, he said I guess back then he said the next time I will.
Shit, what happened?
Oh,
Drop that.
Dang,
There you go.
I don't know what happened to me now.
Flashing lights.
Dang. I don't want to have to. I might have to relive. This sucks, dude.
What happened?
It's doing that flashing thing again. Oh, there we go. Oh, nope.
There you go.
Nope.
It's probably your green screen, bro.
Yum, 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 yum. All over me. All over me.
looks like the police are outside your house.
Damn, I turned off my green screen and it won't even.
It's still flashing.
There you go. Yeah, you good.
But how come I don't see you guys no more?
Yeah, put us back. Or there you go.
There we go. I'll just leave it like this. All right.
Still flashing.
Huh?
Still flashing.
No, it's I got it now. So yeah. Again, dang, what? Sorry, I lost my train of thought right there. But oh yeah, we're talking about. Oh yeah, maybe it's the goofy songs. You don't like the goofy songs, Joff. But wait, let's skip all that. You said you're trying to figure out if you like Jack Black movies.
No, the only Jack Black movies I like that he was in was High Fidelity.
Oh, I love his role in there though. He's so good in that movie, right?
Tropic Thunder and School of Rock.
Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, School of Rock's that's all right.
No.
You either like it or you don't. And a lot of people say, well, that kind of killed his career. I was like, really? Did that kill his career though?
No,
What? School of Rock.
I haven't even
School of Rock. Yeah.
watched Nacho Libre. Feel like it's disrespecting luchador culture.
Really? It's
I can't fuck-
good.
I can't fuck with
It's good.
I can't. When anyone mentions Tropic Thunder, I always think about Robert Downey.
Isn't
Jr.
that crazy? Isn't that crazy that he killed that role? I mean, he got nominated for an Academy Award for that role, right?
Playing three dudes.
I'm playing the dude that's playing the dude that's playing the dude. Miggs Marley is saying that School of Rock was an amazing movie. I was going to say Nacho Libre is probably my favorite movie of his, but yeah, and also High Fidelity. What Joff said, I think that's the one that put him on the map, right? High Fidelity. I think that's the one
Maybe.
that put him on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's so good in that movie. But everyone's good in that movie. Everyone's good in High Fidelity. But no, Nacho Libre is good. Joff. And he, he had, what's his name in there? Jason, who's the one that played Ramses? It was Silver King. Dude, that's Silver King, bro.
Oh,
so-
yeah.
All right.
See, so you gotta, it's good, dude. For Ramses. That song when he's like,
Is La Parca there?
he sold some moves too, man.
nah. Dude,
He sold
and the rumor was that he wanted to do a part 2 where they go to Japan. That was a whole, like, dude, why don't they do that? But I guess the movie studio was like, nah, we don't want to do a part 2. I'm like, dude, if they did that, they would have shown that culture of, the strong style of, and Jack, it would have been pretty good. So that's probably one of my favorite Jack Black movies, besides the ones that Jason and Joff had mentioned. He was pretty good in you said Tropic Thunder, right, Jay? That was a weird role. He was like a Chris Farley type guy
but he was a
doing
drug
gross out comedy.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, he's a cokehead too.
But in reality, in that movie, he was a drug addict, which is all
Yeah,
crazy.
he's a cokehead.
Crazy. You can't get away with making a movie like Tropic Thunder nowadays, can you?
I don't think so.
Especially that.
Remember when he? Go ahead,
wait.
Jay.
Especially that the trailer he did with Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, that's
Dude.
the best.
That's the best one. The way that he looks at I think he goes no, and then it's like Tobey Maguire crying or something like that. It's hilarious. One of my favorite parts is when he throws that kid off the bridge.
Oh, at the
It's
end?
like I think Ben Stiller's running. He throws a kid off the bridge. I mean, there's so many funny parts in there.
Fucking Serpent and Jack.
Oh my god, Simple Jack, dude. Oh my god.
Serpent and Jack.
Joff, that actually made you got an Academy Award nomination. That's crazy, isn't it?
I think that kid, that actor, what was he? When he grew up, I think he's one of the stars for at least the first couple of seasons of Till Dusk Till Dawn. Dusk Till Dawn. Yeah, the series, the TV series. So he plays the Asian kid. No, I mean because they're all adopted, right?
What's up, bro? How are you? Thank you for joining us again. This is Ron, Sarah, Joffsimus, Jay Jericho. This is the Hub 408, episode 138. Crazy. 138 episodes in. Shout out to the people that's watching us here on Kumu. Might be watching us on other platforms. So thank you. We appreciate
See
you
it.
guys.
See that Triple H interview?
I didn't see it, but I actually just read. Go ahead and let the folks know, Joff,
Damn,
what's
dude.
going on with Triple H. Go ahead.
Well, well, long story short, he almost died. So, they had emergency surgery. So, and he got emotional. He like, dude, it was like, man, never seen Triple H like that. Like talking about,
Uh,
could have been it. So,
yeah, if you
so
guys don't
his
know,
his
Triple
in-ring,
H retired, right?
stuff. Yeah, his in-ring, he's done.
I believe he has a pacemaker, right? He has a pacemaker. He has something in his body,
Defibrillator.
a defibrillator. There you go. So he's completely done. Mix Marley is saying best movie for me is City of God and Pineapple Express. Two great movies, actually, right there. I like that's Seth Rogen and James Franco. Also, what's his name's in there?
The crew,
Yeah,
Craig Robinson.
Danny McBride.
Yeah, Danny McBride.
yeah. That's the guy I was looking for. Danny McBride. There's the one line in there that I love is he goes, "You're talking about having sex with a hooker," and he's like, and Danny McBride goes, "You ate nerds out of her butthole." And James Franco's like, "Oh man, you're a snitch, dude. You sold me out." Like, you know what I mean? Like, he was like, but yeah, one of my favorite, and City of God, another great movie. I love the whole thing about a kid and his camera documenting what's going on in the hood. You know what I mean? Great movie. Uh, yeah. What's up, Jay?
Not much, man. Oh shit, what's up, Adequate? What's up, Anna Budich too? So, what's up to my audience in Kumu?
What's up, y'all? Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. If they have anything in the comments too, Jay, make sure you call it out too.
Oh no, I'm just saying hi.
Hello.
Regards to Joe.
Joff,
Weekend.
say hi to the folks down there, dude. Wave at least, dog. I was gonna say we got the weekend coming along, so yeah, we're here to make your guys this Friday fun and stuff. We're just nerding out real quick, talking about just kind of the latest stuff that's been going on in pop culture and stuff. Go ahead, Joff. What's up? I see your mind working right there. What's up? Bring it up. What? What is it?
Hey, Joff, what about the heartthrob Keith Martin, dog? You hear about that? That's your number 3 right there.
Yeah, no, I saw that. I didn't read it yet. It sucks. He's 54 or something like that.
Shout out to Keith Martin, man. We lost him today. I actually remember, when he got on Kumu, got to meet him through our Elite X member Jason Steele. He was friends with Keith Martin. I wish Jason could be here to tell the story, but when he passed away today, I was like, dang. Liana was the one that actually told me. That said, hey, did you see Jason Steele's post that said that Keith Martin passed away? I was like, dang, that's crazy. Because again, I met the guy here on Kumu through Jason, and I remember one of his first times being on Kumu was actually on Jason Steele's show during that time too. Introduced him on the app, made friends with the people on the app, and for the folks that didn't know, he was living in the Philippines for a long, long time already. So he was helping a lot of artists out here doing his thing. But Jason still remembered the story that he shared with me. So I just want to relay it to you real quick. But he said the first time he met Keith Martin was just like, "Hey, yeah, meet me at you know, meet me for dinner and stuff like that." He's like, "All right, I'll go to dinner with you." And right after that, he goes like, "Hey, let's go. Let's go to the bathhouse." Right after, and Jason, and this is one of Jason Steele's first time in the Philippines too. He's like, what do you talk about? So he was like, "Yeah, dude." He's like, "I'm at the bathhouse with Keith Martin. This dude just all changing his clothes, like not even caring and stuff." They're all like, and I think they went and had fun or whatever it is. But he's like, dude, he's like, "Yeah, that dude's crazy." He's like, that dude is a fun dude. You would think like there was some type of decorum and stuff, but he's like, "Man, let's go do some shit." You know what I mean? And he said Keith has always showed him that love, that compassion since that first time meeting him. But he said the first time he goes, "Yeah, dude, first time I'm meeting this dude, I'm already seeing his his G unit." You know what I'm saying? Like he's just like, "Oh yeah, that's cool." Imagine that, John. First time you meet like a R&B star and he tells you like, "Man, come with me to the bathhouse, dog. Like, let's go." And one of his biggest songs, of course, "Because of You," is like a national anthem in the Philippines. Certain songs are national anthems in the Philippines, and what I mean by national anthems is, every tricycle they're playing it, every time it's on the radio, stuff like that. And he had a hand in some of our favorites too. You know, he was affiliated with people like New Edition, Boys to Men, and worked with our own friends and stuff like that. So Miggs Marley here saying, "I'm a big fan of Keith Martin. If I have a chance to duet with him, if he had the chance to had made a duet with him, it would have been like a dream come true." I just like the fact that he was very much a people person. A lot of people have been coming up and telling their stories of their interactions with them. So it's very cool how, man, this is some dude that was out there, making music. I believe he was part of Def Jam Philippines out there. So rest in peace, man, to Keith Martin, man. Like I miss because I was following him also. We're friends and I just would see his feed all the time of him cooking. He's one of those guys that let me cook something up, let me show what you guys. So it's very sad, and I'm very sad for the people that were very very close to him also. So rest in peace to him. Condolences to his family, his friends, and all that stuff too. So dang, we've been talking a lot of death in the first 43 minutes. You know what I mean? But it's a times that I guess we're living in. I did see. I think it was GMA. They put out a report earlier, but they didn't say what the cause of death was
Yeah, I was looking for that.
yet. So, but yeah, shout out to him, man. He was just literally posting like 2-3 days ago. You know what I mean? So it's unfortunate for him to not be here. Miggs Marley did say right here, the song "Because of You," Joffrey.
Can't
Because of
remember
that,
that. So.
Joffrey Miggs said that because of that song, though, he got 3 girls at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So he was one of those players. Miggs was probably one of them players from back in the day. Like, "Oh, let me play a song for you." You know what I'm saying?
Super props, Migs. Super props for sure.
And got a girl off a song. Like, "Oh, let me play a song for you." You know what I'm
As
saying?
long as you're not a dirty Mac,
Dirty Mac.
no respect for dirty Macs, bro.
Dirty Mackin. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, sometimes we'll play Dirty Mac songs and break them down and make fun of them. A lot of these songs I really don't like. You know what I mean? But Joff, I don't know if you like Dirty Mac songs. Do you like those songs? Like, it's that Mario song, right? And Joe.
I mean, they're all catchy, but when you really listen to the lyrics, like, nah, man, I can't ride with this dirty stuff.
Liana, what was the name of that one SWV song?
You're the one.
Okay,
Oh,
You're
yeah.
the One
That one's dirty.
from SWV.
Yeah.
What? What? What a bitch, right? This bitch is like
See,
from the jump. From the jump,
gotta have a
dog,
code,
like,
man. Gotta have a code. You know what I mean?
what, what's the name of that Joe song?
Which
By
one?
the way, is he how many songs is he dirty macking in them, Jay? Like,
Like,
A few.
Dirty Mac
A
King,
few,
dog.
man.
he has a whole
few.
album, right? He has a whole album of dirty macking.
His I'll tell you right now.
All right, Joe, for the folks out
Because
there,
I'm
go ahead.
a fan. I'm a fan of Joe.
All right, you like the dirty macking songs,
You know what I'm saying?
Joff? What's your definition of dirty macking from all these guys? What are they displaying?
You know, when you're some underhanded shit when it's just pretty much when you're trying to spit your game, but instead of it's like a dirty game, right? It's like underhanded.
Mhm.
You're bringing down your dude. You might, it's like, you're talking crap about the dude, just to big you up. That ain't cool. You know what I mean?
All right, Jason, you got that ready? What's up?
Joe be dirty macking since '93. So his first two albums, Everything, and then the other one is All That I Am. Those are his straight up dirty macking on that one, for sure. And then what was the other one? His third album, Super Dirty Mac too.
See, say what you want about Mark Nelson. He ain't a dirty Mac.
Mark Ass Nelson. He had a dirty back.
But he just takes showers in the future
Oh man,
with the shiny
AJ,
pants.
those videos from back in the day, though, Jason, right? Oh my god, hard to watch, right?
Dude, fucking all the checklists for an R&B video. Like, there's rain or water, there's dancing, and there's the leather pants. There's that's the playbook. That's the 90s R&B playbook.
What was the greatest '90s R&B outfit? Was it the Jodeci with the workman
Oh.
boots?
The Jodeci with the jumpers, the leather jumpers.
I think that was it, right? For me, I don't know about you guys. I don't know. Go ahead and throw
Mr.
some out there.
Dolman, dog. He ain't even do nothing. He's just there looking fresh. He does the speaking shit, Mr. Dalvin, I think.
Yeah, because I believe him and Devontae are the ones making the beats, right? They're the
Okay.
producers
I think so.
making the.
Yeah. I think mostly it's Devontae.
I'll be real with you guys, though. I think I've talked about this before, but it just came up again, a couple of days ago, or I was talking to Bestie over here. But I did not enjoy Casey and JoJo. I enjoyed Jodeci, but as soon as Jodeci was done, I was not listening to no Casey and JoJo. I don't know about you
Nope.
guys.
Nope. Nah, me neither.
What about you, Jason? Were you listening to some Casey and
Hey,
JoJo?
that's another fucking.
I was for a little bit, but I was just like,
that was another anthem that fucking.
it got played out like hella fast.
Yeah. It's like, fuck, dude.
Oh, All My
I hate
Life?
this
Are you
song.
talking about
Yeah.
All My Life?
Yeah, I hate this song.
What-
Everybody.
We heard a version the other day, Jason and Joff, where it had no beat to it. It was just the piano. It wasn't even the drums, right, Bess? Oh, she's knocked out. But I was going to say, it was All My Life, but it had no... We're waiting for the beat to drop, and the beat never dropped. It was just... I was like, oh, dang. I don't really hear this version, but... Yeah. I was going to say, are you guys... Joff, you like that Jagged Edge song?
Oh, dude. Fucking Let's Get Married.
Yeah, you like that song?
Dude, that's.
Which version do you like? The fast one or the...
Both with Run DMC. Like, that
Run
Oh,
DMC
the-
was
where-
on that?
Yeah,
Yeah, the remix.
there's a remix that they were on.
Hey, that's like me.
Is that the
Jay,
ultimate-
we're all in the test lab, right? That's
Oh,
that's
you're
our
talking about your
song when-
days at Midway.
Yeah, that's our song
Okay.
when we know somebody's a P-dub. Fucking enters the room. Somebody automatically. First of all, and then we're singing, let's get married. Make me. Or somebody like when some or he comes in like somebody's always meet me at the altar with your wife. We getting younger, might as well do it.
I don't know if you guys are Jagged Edge fans down below, but if you are,
P-dub,
press
dude.
1 if you like that. I songs like that I really don't like. Jason, do you like the do you enjoy the Jagged Edge
Oh, it was cool.
version?
It was cool. It was
Which
cool.
version do you like?
The Run DMC one.
You'd rather hear the remix, the
I
super
have it.
hip hop one.
I have it on my. I wish I could play it, but I can't. So
Ugh. What are other songs in that genre that bring that?
Oh, next,
next
for sure.
for sure. Yeah,
Both of you guys said it almost at the same time.
yeah. Because
Next.
I forgot which one of them. Remember that running back from Tampa Bay, Warwick Dunn.
Yeah,
Remember that guy?
the great Warren Dunn legendary
Yeah,
football player.
So Warwick Dunn, the running back. So there was a guy on next that kind of. So every time it's like me and my friend Alan. So every time we see Warwick Dunn running through the hole, it's like, oh shit, Butter Love's coming up, because they had a song called Butter Love. So
Real quick, guys, go ahead and keep the conversation going.
yeah,
All right, go ahead and take over the show real quick. Go ahead.
that he just left us. Look at that shit.
Yeah, just keep talking about what you guys are talking about. Just talk about the music. I'll be back. Hold on.
We had like my friend's my uncle's friend's kid straight looked like the lead singer from Next. It's like, oh shit, this fucking guy. Keep telling my cousin, yo,
Like legit.
yeah, dude, straight up, like
That's hella-
everything.
That's hella funny.
It's a Filipino cat who looked like fucking the dude from Next, dude. I'm just like,
Oh man. Let me see what else.
he was his dad was my uncle's roommate actually, so they're all renting a place together, and then fucking I was just happened to be there, me and Talk hanging out. Saw this dude, it's like, oh shit, this motherfucker looked like the dude from Next.
Oh man, just like I'm looking at Joe's third album. Dude, every title is almost like a Dirty Mac title.
Joe Snow.
Yeah, Joe. His third album, My Name Is Joe. So the second song, or the first song, is called "Somebody Gotta Be on Top." And then the second song is Stutter. So he's trying to make you stutter.
Oh, I remember that song.
And then Table for Two.
That's on that album.
Yeah.
Is Love Song on this album or
Uh,
Love Scene? I mean,
Love Scene is on the second one. All That I Am. That one. That entire album is straight up dirty. Let's see. So it's All the Things Your Man Won't Do. Love Scene. Don't Want to Be a Player. Good Girls. How Soon. Sanctified Girl.
What up, BZ? Thank you. I don't know if you're still here, bro. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, dog.
yeah, I just
Straight up Dirty Mac all the way up. Like his first three albums, straight up Dirty Mac, dude.
You're talking about Joe?
Yeah.
dirty, dog.
BZ, we're talking about Dirty Mac songs. People that Dirty Mac in their music, like Mario, right? Like Joe. Who else is a Dirty Mac out there? SWV. We talked about them having a reverse, kind of like a reverse GB.
Yeah, say
Go ahead,
what you
Jeff.
say what you want about Breezy, Usher. They may be scumbags, but they're not Dirty Macs. So, you know what I mean?
I just hate lyrics like, even though they're catchy, right? What you said. I don't want to know if you if you're if you're playing me, keep it on the low.
Yeah, that's
That is
Mario.
crazy. That is crazy. Like what the fuck? Could never get into that.
Would LL Cool J's "Hey Lover" be a Dirty Mac song?
Oh, dude, LL Cool J's a legendary Dirty Mac,
Oh yeah, LL did.
right? I forget what's other songs he's. I think even what's that one song? Who do you love?
Oh,
Lounge it,
Are you for
total.
sure?
with Total.
Yeah,
I think that's a
Lounge-
Dirty Mac song. That's a Dirty Mac song. I think I gotta look up the lyrics. Right? I think I gotta, but yeah, he's definitely a Dirty Mac. I would say. Did you guys see that one? Oh man, there's a video of LL Cool J where people were trying to roast him for some of the things that he's done and he answered Twitter back. There's a whole clip of him answering, and it's funny. It's funny. LL is. I mean, he's always been a cool dude. I'm just saying, like, he's on. Is that chick trying to lick her like knee? Like, there's this clip of some chick trying to lick her knee, and LL's right next to her at the club, dancing. He's like, not this, and the person was like, not this chick trying to kiss her knee, and he's all, yeah. That's the type of clubs I go to. Like he was just making fun. He was a good sport about it. He wasn't bitter or anything like that. So,
yeah.
but yeah, definitely a Dirty Mac. I would say. I remember there's some songs that he has that's like super ridiculous. But what was the song that you were saying though, Jay?
Oh, "Hey Lover" with Boyz II Men.
This is more than a crush, right? Hey, love.
Yeah, he tried to Dirty Mac from afar. Yes.
Oh, not even a close up Dirty Mac, huh? He was
Yeah,
like,
he Dirty Macking from his own car, looking at the rearview mirror. Come on, man.
yeah. I'm trying to think of who else. I don't know, Joff. If you have another one out there that you.
Man, I just scrolled. Nah, I just scrolled through the Instagram. I saw the video the Kumar had. Like, I'm excited. I want to go. I mean, but I saw that logo again. You're killing me, dog. I think I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to send a message. They're trying to take the head out of the patriarchy. They're trying to behead it. That's why I look like that. I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
I've seen
I
it.
actually went to the place though yesterday that they're gonna be doing their stuff. What was cool is when we got there, they had folks doing stand up. This was my first time seeing. I go outside to smoke a cigarette. This chick comes. She runs out. She puts a cigarette in her mouth, and then she starts reading her. She took out her Mead spiral notebook. She had the spiral notebook, and she was just doing her routine outside. Writing certain things, doing her routine outside. So it was kind of cool to see. Some guy came and he's like, "Hey, I'm here for the show," yada yada. Came dressed to the nines too. And he was good. And it's funny. I remember a while back, a long, long time ago. Shout out to my friend Albert out there. Shout out to Beta Central. At one point he was like, "Dude, we should do stand up." And I was like, what are you talking about? He goes, dude, we're MCs. We can tell stories. We just have to write these stories out. I was like, yeah, but, to come up with at least 5 minutes, is
That's
super
hard,
tough.
dog.
It's
That's
hard,
hard.
but I remember that conversation and I was like, I would love to, I was like, I would love to. It's just, what kind of comedian would I want to be? What stories would I tell? I've been very open about this, but sometimes I may not like a comedian because they might lean too much on their nationality or making fun of
Dirty
one
Johnny
thing.
fucking bullshit. That's what you're in.
Dude, yeah, hell yeah, layers and layers and layers, But in my own way, I mean, rest in peace to Norm Macdonald. He's somebody that I watch every day. I watch that guy like every day. You know what I mean? Just checking out his stuff because his stuff is so good. And sometimes all comedians bite off of each other too. So there's this, like, Dave Chappelle did a version of, not a Dirty Johnny joke, but he took a Norm Macdonald joke and he made it his own. In his own way too. So sometimes when things are well written out, well thought out, that's what I'd rather listen to. For example, the first comedian that went up, whole bunch of jokes, just different topics, trying to get a lot in their 5 minutes, right? But another guy, he took his entire 5 minutes on just that one joke, building it up with laughs,
Yeah, I
then
feel
getting
that's better. Yeah.
then getting to the punchline. You know what I mean? So I was just like,
I feel that. I
right?
I prefer that one, like, just that slow burn.
Mm-hmm. So I think that's why I've always told those. Yeah, I like the corny, funny jokes, but every time I would like, because I'm over here trying to make Joff. Like, I don't care if anybody laughs, but if Joff were to laugh, that's okay for me. That's why I used to tell those Dirty Johnny jokes, right? So, yeah, just trying to
So
think of
dumb.
what comedian, I would be, or if I would to ever pursue that. What would I do? What would I say? Because again, stand up or comedy, as one of my favorites of all time is Eddie Murphy. And I used to always think that he was a big influence on a lot of people in the 80s when you're a kid growing up, of like, dude, this guy's being entertaining just by being him. Not only that, I was a big SNL fan already when I was a kid. So to see him do the Gumby and all the other characters he would do, like Buckwheat and all that stuff, I was into that type of stuff of characters, sketches, and stuff like that. So I was like, wow, the guy was talking to us last night, and Liana had mentioned to the guy that hosts the comedy show. He goes, you'll be surprised of how many people do this, where they've worked regular ass jobs or whatever, and then they'll just all of a sudden get into it and make a career change. So just like, oh, that's kind of cool. So to kind of be around that, of not only being a spectator but seeing other artists work on their craft, was very cool. But I'll tell you what, I remember one time I was doing a show, and the guy that was opening for us, who was a rapper, you know. Also, he talked a lot of game too, Jay and Joff. I'm one of the best. First of all, you've never done a show yet, so don't say you're the best. And not only that, but he brought his lyrics with him to the club, trying to memorize that shit right before he goes on stage. And I was just like, you don't belong. Just to me, right? And I don't mean to be that guy, but I was just like, dog, you don't belong here. You know what I'm saying? These are veteran type rappers that we're not. We have everything memorized in our head. It's our act. We're not trying to. This guy was trying to remember songs, like like 3 songs at least. So I'm just like, man, what are you doing out here? But when you take into the stand-up of these guys bringing their notebooks, not necessarily, I believe it's disrespectful if you're writing notes down while somebody's on stage, right? Because they're like, hey, are you jotting my shit? Are you, what are you doing?
Yeah, yeah.
So I like that. I got to see working comedians last night. It was very cool. And not only that, but hey, I'm just saying, if the girls, do good here, hopefully they can kick down the doors. You know what I mean? Because this is just me, but I'd love to do the hub in front of a live studio audience. You know what I'm saying? That would be like kind of badass. You know what I'm saying? So, hopefully they can kick down the doors for other artists to come through and do their stuff. Um, and even if it wasn't there, I'd love to. We have a lot of stuff planned for these next couple of months when it comes to stuff here on Kumu, when it comes to stuff coming out of the Elite X. So hopefully we can do more in real life events where we get to do some stuff. And if we did a live hub somewhere, I think that'd be kind of cool. To have all of us together. You know, talking that smack and stuff like that. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. This is a Hub 408. My name is Ron Sar. This is Jopsimus, Jay Jericho. Make sure you guys are following us. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm gonna totally forgot to share the stream, so let me go share this real quick. And we'll be back right after these messages. This is like the in between. This is all.
Yeah.
This is all the in between stuff. All right, go ahead, John.
That's when you fucking talk shit to your production guy.
Yeah, right.
Landon's fucked up. What is shit? What's this hammering in my ear? I can hear it.
Oh my God.
Welcome Jade Lopez 69420 newbie. Welcome to Kumu.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome to our stream.
Say hi, Joff.
She asked pop culture pulled by young streaming Neo. I was like, sure.
Yeah, awful.
All the time.
All the time. So if you guys want to comment dyan below sa anong mga news sa pop culture that you guys want us to comment on, we'll talk about it.
We'll see if we can do it.
I haven't seen the movie yet, but I want to let me nerd out with you guys real quick. I haven't seen the Batman yet.
I haven't either.
Okay. Joff, I believe, is the only one that's seen it, and Joff loves the movie. He said it was a great movie.
Yeah.
Kid Flip, how are you? Kid Flip, you want to join us? Give me a thumbs up if you want to join us, Kid Flip. I'll send you the link. Joff, I've never seen a movie that will release a deleted scene for a character that maybe wasn't even in the movie yet or wasn't even introduced. So it's like they introduced the Batman. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, the Batman introduced to the world the Joker in a deleted clip. And I've never seen a movie do that, ever. What do you guys think about that?
Because Matt Reeves was talking about it for a while.
What up, Kid Flip? Let us know, man, if you want to come up, man. Let us know. Hi, Marjorie. How are you, Marjorie?
That they took it out. And, it's just... I don't know. I forgot the reasoning why he took it out, but,
I saw the reasoning, but I haven't watched the movie yet. But he said something about he didn't want 2 interrogation scenes in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes
Spoilers. Sorry.
But, I mean...
And I haven't watched the clip yet.
Yeah,
I watched it with mute. I had it on mute.
Yeah,
I
I've seen it. I didn't see the whole thing. I just saw it. I'm like, I don't want to see it. Not just, I'll probably watch it later, but, I just... I don't know. It's just, it's a Joker. It's like, it's nothing that people haven't seen before. That's why. It's just a version of the Joker. And he happens to be at Arkham. So there you go.
Jay, have you seen the clip? Shout out to Kid Flip. Shout out to Marjorie too, guys.
I haven't.
Say hi.
And it's not it's not uncommon. Like we've seen that before. Like Batman consult the Joker about shit. You know what I mean? We've seen it in animation. We've seen it in the books. Like he'll talk to the Joker, and the Joker is just like, sometimes he'd be helpful, sometimes not. But Batman, being the detective, he has to turn every stone. So it's like trying to get insights on certain shit. So, but yeah, it's something we've seen. Like I said, it felt when I was watching the movie, it felt this is the first Batman movie. It's like, oh, this guy was a fan of Batman. He read the comics growing up. He watched the animated series growing up. You know, that's why it kind of like, all right.
Kid Flip, you can't
like,
hear us? You can't hear us, Kid Flip? Can anybody hear us? Do we sound okay? I hope you guys can hear us. Kid Flip was saying there's no sounds for me. I don't know why. Could be my connection. Just came through to show low. Oh, I was gonna say if you wanted to come up and join us, I could send you the link. Marjorie's saying she can hear us. Okay. Brooke Reviews is in the house. Hi, Brooke. How are you? Talking about Batman real quick. She's like, Dad, what up? Kid Flip says, I'll try to reopen my app. I can send you a link, though, in case you want to join us, kid. Hold on one second. Good to see our good friend Kid Flip. Also, Brooke in the building, too. What's up?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw this clip of because they were able to kind of intercept Russian communications, whatever. You seen this clip? Like Ukrainians were just listening to their chatter, and and they were trolling. Like this one dude just trolled, like just cut in the feed to troll the soldier because he was asking for a path for like a retreat route, and the dude just hopped in their comms and told them to go home. It's better to be a deserter than to be fertilizer. I was like, damn. So,
What was it, like a young kid? Like a young kid hacked into them comms?
no, not really. Not.
Yeah,
It's probably like all the
Liana.
same.
Sorry.
It's all. It's probably all the same age. It's just they're monitoring their comms, like trying to figure out just norm. It's kind of fucked up to say it's normal warfare shit. Like you're trying to figure out what your enemy's doing, and then they're just monitoring comms.
Yo, Kid Flip, I just sent you the link on your Facebook.
Yeah, monitoring comms, and then this dude just decided to jump in. Like, yeah, yo, go home. And they showed the clip. I don't know if you've seen this clip too. It's like a grandma. He hands this Russian soldier sunflower seeds, and grandma says like, "Yeah, this one, put it in your pocket because you're gonna be fertilizer. Like, might as well like have some use to you."
That's crazy.
This grandma
seeds?
dude gave the soldier sunflower seeds.
That's pretty gangster right there.
I know, dude.
Like, wow.
'Cause she pretty much said, "Yeah, you're gonna die here. You're gonna be fertilizer. So might as well have some use. Here, put this in your pocket." It's like, damn.
That's cold as fuck.
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna have to use that. I'm gonna have to bite that old lady style, and I'm gonna have to use that in a bar or something like that. Because that's crazy right there. Put these sunflower seeds in your pocket. Put these pakwan seeds in your pocket real quick, dude.
I hated that. The sunflower seeds or fucking watermelon seeds. I never ate that. I can't.
Oh, you don't fuck with seeds?
Nah, man.
Oh man, you crazy. I love the sunflower seeds from the Asian market because they're like fucking hella fat. They're incredible. You could also get them at Mercury Drug in the Philippines. I was tripping out when all
Yeah,
of a sudden I found it at Mercury Drug.
mercury drug.
I was spitting it everywhere. I'm in
You know what I'm
SM,
saying?
just hella spitting seeds everywhere, Jay. I was being hella
They sell
reckless, dog.
penicillin there. You know what I mean? Mercury drug.
Penicillin.
Thankfully, never got.
How come the how come the
Never
people at
used it.
Mercury how come the people at Mercury Drug, Joff, they still dress like 1980s with their uniform, right?
I don't know, dude. I haven't honestly. I haven't been to the Philippines in years. Like,
Well, they still wear a white blouse, white dress, like white skirt. You know what I mean? When they're working at Mercury Drug, I'm like, man, y'all can't even go to work in your work clothes or in a better uniform. I don't know. It's just weird, right? And it's all and all the guys they wear like a light blue, the light blue collared shirt. They dress like a teacher now. Okay, Brick Reviews. Okay, I see. I'm just saying, like every time I would go to Mercury Drug, they all dress the same, dude. Not like Watson's, which is like the Walgreens of the Philippines. If you go to Watson's, they're in a nice uniform. You know what I'm saying? Blue
see,
shirt, black
I
pants.
don't even know about Watson's.
Oh,
When
you
I
don't
was
know about
there, it was
Watson's?
just
Yeah. Be
when
honest.
I was there, it was just Mercury drugs.
See, Brooke, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Watson's. Or you could always go to, it just says generic drugstore, Joff. And it's open 24 hours at the Kanto. You know what I'm saying? next to the person that's selling balut, dude. The generic one. This is generic drugstore, dude. Right next to the burger machine. You feel me, Joff? Joff, buy two, take four. You feel me? How come the Philippines has crazy deals like that, right? Buy two, take four, right?
I don't know, dude.
Brick, I don't know if I got that right. I'm just saying buy two, take four. I don't know. But yeah, generic drugstore. Crazy. I think the Philippines always has the best titles. You know what I mean? When it comes to certain restaurants. My favorite one, I would go to Pasig. Shout out to my peoples out there in Pasig. But I used to always pass by this place called Bread Pit, which is a play off Brad Pitt, but Bread Pit. And it's even with two T's, Bread Pit. You know what I mean? And it always smelled good in there. And I was like, dude, if I ever win the lotto here in the Philippines, I'm going to buy that place out just so I can have a place called Bread Pit. You know what I'm saying?
That's sick.
And Joff, it
Are
was
they
right
good?
next. Yeah, it was pretty good, and it was right next to Pasig River. So you see all the shanty houses. Still, you see the kids swimming in Pasig River. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get their nets. You know what I'm saying from from fishing.
That's rough, dog.
It's rough, man. Joff, I want to build instead of a treehouse. How about I build a shanty? Right? Make it authentic. Right? With the rusted metal the metal paneling, right? Has to be hella rusted out. I remember me and Jason's neighbor in the Philippines. I don't know if you remember this, Jason, but this is back in Manawag back in the day. But our neighbor literally lived in a treehouse. You remember that, Jason? You had to climb up this guy's fucking long ass ladder, dude. He like literally lived in the trees, dog. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, crazy to think how far we've gotten. We used to, we were on that Ewok shit, right? Endor and shit. We're living in the trees and shit, man. You feel me?
You are fucking yub nub, dog.
You're never gonna let that go.
Yeah, he was speaking Tagalog. Remember that? And he said, "Yun ang maganda." That's what Wicked said, dude. He said, "Yun ang maganda." I say 2003-98. How are you? You were probably born on March 20th, 1998. Isai or Isai. I don't know. Were you? Let us know in the comments. Because your birthday's soon, right? Or it just passed, probably. Happy birthday if it was your birthday. You're in the house with me, Ron Sara, Jay Jericho, Joff Smith Prime. We got Bestie in the background, hella knocked out, along with Damien. You feel
she's
me?
hella making me sleepy.
Sorry, dude. Is this super loud?
It's
I
all
can hear
good.
it. It's all good. It's like she's putting me to sleep.
Sorry.
I mean, we gotta wake up early tomorrow anyway. So
Yeah, I gotta wake up early tomorrow too, but not too early. But I get to put in time tonight. So I was gonna say, yeah. Anything else going on in the world that you guys wanted to touch on? I know we kind of touched on certain things already. Um, talked a little bit about death. Talked about some of our favorites, or I don't know, not really my favorite wrestler, but we talked about Triple H retiring from the ring. You know what I'm saying? Although I respect what some guy did put out this tweet. I think it was Ryback. He said something about, yeah, for some guy that buried me. It was a backhanded. He was like, yeah, for some guy that lied to me and buried me, happy retirement. And somebody else was like, yeah, why should you be nice to somebody or praise somebody like, oh, all of a sudden he has a heart condition, blah blah blah, or and he could have died, and it's like, nah, this guy was a jerk to everybody, and it kind of made me think, like, if you were a jerk to somebody, and all of a sudden something happens to you, and there's still people, it's kind of a weird. Yeah, go ahead, Joff.
No, go ahead.
No, I mean, like, what do you think about that? Like, somebody that consistently maybe held people down in their jobs and positions and rising up, all of a sudden he gets hurt and he has to retire and all that stuff, and people are like, yo, this guy was a horrible person, why are you guys being all nice just because he's retiring? What are your guys' thoughts about that? Go ahead, John.
It's kind of weird because like his like contemporaries, they might, like Punk and all those guys, they might feel something different. But all the young people coming up, dude, they love him because, fucking NXT and all that shit. I think part of me always thinks like that's Triple H kind of like atoning for all the crap that he's done. Like, all right, just, I'm just gonna give the next generation opportunities because, like, dude, Adam Cole. They're not body guys like, Kevin Owens. They're all indie dudes, and he signed them all to NXT. So part of me thinks like he's making amends for all the stuff that, because I guess I can understand like you have to be like that to be on top, right? And then once he was on top, because he's not seeing these younger generation as competition, and he's probably just paying it forward. So you see Bailey, everybody, Andrade, everybody, all the people that he signed to NXT, like, dude, they love him. Like, he's like Papa Hunter or whatever they call him, because he is. He kind of like their dad, their wrestling dad.
I was gonna say as if he was their mentor, father figure, something like that. Yeah.
So I think that's his way of maybe just try to give back to the business because he screwed so many people, I guess. So,
Jason, any thoughts regarding being somebody that I mean, we've watched this guy our entire wrestling lives and all that stuff, but this guy's known for holding people down, burying them, and then all of a sudden, what do you think?
I mean, I can understand from like the older wrestlers' perspectives as far as like Punk and Ryback, or I should say Skip Sheffield, if you want on that too. But I understand that fact because, like, dude, this guy married the boss's daughter. Like legit.
Smartest move ever in the history of pro wrestling, correct?
The legit smartest move ever. But yet he's still not getting the company, which is hella crazy. So it's
none of them are.
Yeah, none of them are. So that's what's hella nuts. But at the same time, it's like,
Vince is not giving nothing.
The younger the younger wrestlers, the indie wrestlers, like, of course they're gonna give them props. They have to, because like, yeah, only people that watch indie would know who they are, but not mainstream fans would know who like Adam Cole is, or like oh shit.
Truthfully, Jason, there's not really a household name that you can really say. Like maybe back in the day, if you were to say The Rock or Stone Cold, somebody that doesn't watch wrestling would actually,
Yeah.
oh yeah, those are wrestlers. I don't think there's a name nowadays. Maybe
No,
maybe
not right
Roman
now.
Reigns. I don't even think Roman Reigns is a household name like that, right?
It's not like the last household name would be what, John Cena, and then now it's just like,
Yes, correct.
and it's now it's just like, Brock's trying to make amends for what he did back then.
Well, okay, maybe Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the only household name that
Yeah,
people like,
because everybody knows Brock,
that might
UFC
even be a
wise
big,
too. Yeah,
yeah, that might
but
even be a big if you even
yeah,
pay
but at
attention
the
to
same
this.
time, it's like, for like example, like Brock for himself, he's just trying to make amends for what he did when he was younger. Like, how he left the business to
I
pursue
kind of
other
feel that.
things.
Yeah, I
I
kind
mean,
of
I
feel that.
get that. I think Brock wanted to be bigger than what he was, but then at the same time, it's like, okay, I'm getting older. Uh, I just need to go back to what I used to love doing. It's just, wrestling and entertaining people. So,
Is
we're getting to
this?
see that now, which is hella
Go ahead,
crazy.
Joff.
No, it's a different. It's just a different environment
Yeah,
now. There now, it's like before. Everybody, they're all gunning for the top spot because that's how they just make their money. Like that's the only way they could really make top dollars. Like if you're on top. Now there's so many avenues to make money. That's why they're not even really tripping. And and plus, I guess now like the older people, older generation are trying to, yeah, they're trying to pay it forward. They're trying to be something that they wish that somebody had done for them. You know what I mean? So
and it's great for like companies like AEW, because they're paying it forward for those that
yeah,
got released and giving people other jobs. Same thing with Impact, because paying it forward, giving other people that got released from WWE, giving back
Uh,
and trying to get those guys fucking jobs too. So it's just not like,
just real quick, I wanted to
yeah,
go back just real quick to Brock though.
yeah,
You said that he was kind of paying it forward, right?
yeah.
Um, this is probably the best version of Brock Lesnar ever.
yeah, Funny Brock is kind of fun. Like
It's
I
good,
don't.
right?
Yeah, I don't watch
With the
WWE.
with the what's that? His flannel?
Yeah, the fucking lumberjack, the
Yeah,
fucking Viking lumberjack, fucking
yeah.
Brock. No, it's kind of like I'd watch. I don't watch the show. I'll just watch clips here and there. Like I'll watch Seth. I'll watch Seth and I'll watch Brock. Roman, whatever. But he's part of the Shield, so like I'll keep tabs on him too.
But he's also the best thing that's on that TV right now, arguably, right? I mean, you might some
Yeah,
a lot of guys might like some of the new guys and all that stuff, but I mean, the whole Roman Reigns run of him just holding that,
yeah, but
that
it
top
seemed like
spot's pretty good.
yeah, but it seemed like it's been it's been like that for a while, so
You
it's
think
kind
it's
of
it's kind of getting stale?
yeah for me. Yeah, for me, it's kind of getting stale. Like that's why but it's hard for WWE because like you know
They keep
that's the top
releasing
guy.
things.
They can't. Well, they don't have they don't have they didn't build enough top guys, so you could have Roman be out for a month and come back fresh. You know what I mean? Like right now, like AEW, like dude, you don't. Kenny's been out for a while, and you don't miss him because they have a lot of like top dudes that could take over.
So when he does come back, he will make that impact of
Yeah,
like, oh shit, fucking Kenny's back, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
Kenny's
Mhm.
back. Or even like the Young Bucks, they're not like they're not on every show. You know what I mean? They're not on every show. So
Do you
and
think
yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead, Jeff. Go ahead and
No,
finish
no,
that
go
point.
ahead.
No,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
I was gonna say, do you think Cody showing up on WrestleMania, like how the Hardys showed up on WrestleMania that one year, you think he'll just
It's
all of a sudden show up?
it seemed like it. I mean, because they're doing this storyline with Seth that he doesn't have he he
He
doesn't have.
doesn't have a moment, right?
Yeah, I love the Seth like fucking. He's trying to do the is he's mixing in Joker mannerisms and shit. And this crazy. Like, I like this fucking. I like this version of Seth. So I've always liked Seth. So like I just didn't like the babyface Seth because he's like fucking white meat and shit. Like burn it down. Like shut up, dude. Just be an asshole.
You think Cody will get a crazy reaction, Jay, if he does come out?
I mean, it's a given. They just don't know when. I mean, I think it'd be more crazier if he showed up the Monday night after.
Yeah,
Oh
You know,
do it that Monday.
yeah, like everybody's piling him to come back at Raw or at Mania, but let's just say he doesn't, and then he comes back on
Yeah,
the,
but it
the
depends on
Monday
what
after.
time. What town? It's like some towns are
Yeah,
not wrestling towns. You know what I mean? It's like
They'll probably stay in Texas. They'll probably keep it in Texas.
because it's at Dallas. It's at it's at AT&T Stadium, right?
yeah,
Is that where it's at?
yeah.
Yeah, they'll probably move it to then the wherever the Mavs play at, right? The next night,
Either
probably on
that
Raw.
or Houston.
Maybe.
I mean,
Shit, and Dusty Rhodes, and then we're big, in Texas. So I'm pretty sure he'll get a good,
I mean,
ovation.
Cody. Maybe you know, if he comes out as Cody, like Cody now, yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
American Nightmare Cody. That's who
Yeah,
we need. You know what I mean?
because he owns all his like the themes on his theme. He could use that because that's his. But
You think he's
I
gonna come
don't.
out to that his old song? Ah, yeah, well, it's fucking
I
Joel.
don't know. Probably not because that's not him anymore. But I don't know. I've always liked Cody, but he he just seemed he just has a lot of shit that he wants to do. So it seemed to me that he wasn't as focused on wrestling. He, it's no secret he wants to be an actor or he wants to do Hollywood stuff. So
I will say he definitely upped his value.
oh
I've
yeah,
never
for
I've
sure.
never seen a wrestler totally up. I'm just saying, like I know we talked about this a couple episodes ago. I thought he would have been staying with the company that he helped build. You know what I mean? So I think it's also kind of awesome for him to go back home to where he was. He made his bones. In the E. You know what I mean? So for him to get that top dollar, I think shout out to you, bro. I mean, Kevin Owens didn't want to leave. He was like, dude, they pay me good here, dude. I'm gonna stay here. Not
Yeah,
only that,
Sami
I'm gonna
Zayn.
get I'm gonna get my moment. And oh, this is another thing that was reported. I want to get your, you know, I'm still on the fence whether I like this whole idea about Stone Cold coming back too. You know what I mean? And supposedly he's coming back, and the rumor that's going on right now is they actually might close out the show with that, because if they were to put that in the middle of the show, they said that it might take heat away from the main events that's going on. And I believe the main event that was supposed to close out night one was supposedly Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, no,
And now that kind of, to where they might put the Kevin Owens Austin thing up there. What do you guys think about that?
well, it's supposed to be in his KO show, right? Not a match. From what I
That's the thing.
suppose.
I mean, but I,
they don't want to call it a match, but Stone Cold is not calling it a show. He's
Yeah.
like,
yeah, what do you think about that? That's kind of weird.
I don't,
Jason, go
I
ahead.
don't know.
Sorry,
I
I didn't mean
don't
to
know.
cut you.
I mean, I don't know. To be honest, I have no idea what direction they're trying to take this. So it's kind of weird. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if this is Steve Austin's last hurrah, but it's weird, you know, to have him fight a guy that gave him the okay to use his finisher.
Yeah, they're friends. They're
It's hella,
buddies.
it's hella weird, dude. It's hella weird.
Wow. Yeah, I
Like,
don't know.
like, is Austin gonna give him permission to do the fucking pop up battle bomb? It's like that's gonna look hella weird as hell. So
No, he's not gonna take any fucking those crazy.
I hope
bumps.
not. That's insane.
But he showed up on the Rich Eisen show looking pretty yoked.
Yeah, it's gonna be like maybe like 7 to 10 minute match.
You
or
think
fight.
it'll be like? You think it'll
They're
be
just
like
probably gonna brawl. It's probably
Joff.
they're just gonna be brawling.
You think it'll be like an Eric Bischoff versus Austin type match where
Nah.
they'll just fuck you up, with ground and pound and
Yeah, they're probably just gonna be brawling, dude. It's like 7 to 10 minutes, maybe. Fucking.
You think we'll see him in some trunks, or is he gonna come out in his short jeans?
Oh man.
You can't come out in short jeans. Yeah, you can't. I don't know. Can Austin pull that off still? And you know what kills me every time I see him come out with like white shoes, right? He'll have like an Austin shirt, jeans, and then like white Nikes. Like, damn it,
Yeah,
why you gotta wear white shoes?
those
Yeah.
running shoes that he wears, those look comfortable as shit. I understand why he wears them. It doesn't
Yeah.
look great, but they're comfortable.
I don't think we'll ever see. Well, no, I mean we won't see the Stone Cold of yesteryear. But I'm just saying, like, I think they kind of missed a boat. I wish they had done this when Punk. It should have been Punk versus Austin. Whenever Punk, when they were doing that promo, I think that was for 2K14 or something like that.
That's what he said. He would have come. He would have
Came back for that, right?
come back for Punk, but he said that. He said that too. Like, yeah, I would have come back. Like, if they had a plan, because he said he's not coming back for a one-off or whatever.
That's why I'm kind of surprised by this. It's like, damn.
He probably has he probably has 3 matches if he's coming back. He probably has, a couple more, because WWE's not giving him like all this money for just the one match. At least I wouldn't, and Vince doesn't seem like. He'll probably have like a couple others. If he got medically cleared and nothing, KO protects him, he's probably, and he knows how to work. Like, dude, he worked on top with a fucked up neck. He knows how to protect himself, so he's not coming back if he's not cleared.
Did you guys enjoy the Kevin Owens coming out as he trolled everybody?
That was kind of funny. Yeah, that was kind of funny.
Right?
Yeah.
The reaction of the glass breaking.
Yeah.
It was like almost like, oh shit, yeah, people lost it, and all of a sudden, what's his name? And the look on people's faces too, right? When they're, that's not even, you know what I mean? Remember when Jeff Hardy did, or no, when CM Punk did that? He came out like Jeff Hardy.
Yeah.
Right?
And he, people thought, because you can't tell, because it's face paint and everything, and he was dressed like him, he moved like him.
His mannerisms too, right?
Yeah.
It's so fucked up.
Dude, CM Punk's the best, dude.
By the way, guys, we talked about on maybe one of the last episodes when Jeff Hardy made his debut on AEW. He came out and he did the before, people were like, "Yo, get back in the ring," and now it was revealed.
His brother was getting his ass kicked, and he took the time to do this shit.
But now it's been revealed that it was Matt that told Jeff to do it. He said, "Hey, when you go out there, get your shit in, bro." So think about the logic. This is what I wanted to talk to you guys. Matt said, the reason why I told Jeff to not just run to the ring to help me is because I wanted him to get that pop.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of it? He's like, yeah, man, go out there and give me your shimmy. Go ahead, Jay.
I think that's the most hilarious.
It's funny, dude.
It's like the most hilarious idea ever, man. Of course, you gotta. when the older brother says something, you kind of got to do it, man.
But I'm just saying, like from a psychological, technical wrestling, it doesn't make no sense.
No,
Right?
it doesn't, because it's like you're
No.
doing.
And
you're doing the
usually
same.
you would run out there. You just run out there,
Yeah.
start clearing house,
Yeah.
and then get the pop after.
And
But
then
instead,
do it, and then do it. Yeah,
yeah. Jump. I remember when we talked about it on the show. I was already watching it a whole bunch of times before that, but then it gets funnier after you watch it. You know, like after so many times, it just keeps getting
it's
funnier.
not. It's yeah, it's not too egregious because it wasn't too long, right? He just had a couple of pops and then he started, like, started shuffling down the ramp. But, I mean, hey, you're only gonna do your fucking debut once in AEW. That's probably what Matt was saying. Like, yeah, fuck the logic. You're only gonna get this once.
And the comment section. Yeah, in the comment section too, and anytime dude, he got his shit in. That's exactly the whole, phrase. They're like, dude, not Jeff getting his shit in before he like helps out. You know what I mean? And they would always replay it. You know what I mean? So yeah, go ahead, Jason.
It's like he's doing his like his 2-second dance while his brother Sting and Darby Allin are getting their ass whooped. That's what makes it even more funny. It's just like you're letting the oldest dude in the ring getting his ass whooped. But
Sting.
But the pay-per-view I didn't get to watch.
Oh, when he jumped off, yeah. Dude. Fucking Sting jumping off fucking balconies. It's fucking crazy.
Jeff, I was gonna ask because I know maybe back in the day you weren't a Sting fan. You know what I mean? But
I'm not. But
what do you think about this version of Sting though that we're seeing?
I guess it's cool because like he's
kind of like an old gunslinger. That's what I kind of see him as.
They're using him. They're using him right, and plus like from like all this stuff backstage, he's like he seemed really cool and he's open to like helping everybody. So they just go and ask, and he's ready. He's willing to talk.
I do want that one shirt where it has Darby, Sting, and Punk with their faces painted. That's a badass shirt right there too. But I'm liking this version of Sting, even though it's like, all right, dude, you're an old man. You're in a t-shirt now, Jay. You know that when people start wrestling in t-shirts, they ain't trying to be out there like that. But dude, Sting is. I know he botched the finish on the last match that they had.
Yeah.
Remember he caught him in a. Good cover up. They said, "Oh, he got him in a dragon sleeper," but he was kind of like, "Oh, dude, I kind of fell." But then they both hit the death drop and the twist of fate at the same time, which was pretty good. Good recovery on that. But hey, man, he's kicking ass for an old dude. I kind of like the character, and it kind of made me think about the character that he was. Going against Seth. Going against Authority at the time, when he was in WWE. Wow, what a waste. What if they gave him this kind of role back then? That would have been kind of cool, I think, to not have all that pressure on an old star. Because when he went out there, it was the pressures of being an old star, and all of a sudden you get hurt,
Yeah, think about that, dude. Fucking Sting got hurt fucking there doing his regular Sting shit. And here in AEW, he's jumping off fucking stages, jumping off balconies.
Well, I mean, Seth kind of messed him up with that buckle bomb. So I mean,
yeah, that buckle bomb.
Not really a good bump to take,
it's
right,
not.
for anybody.
And
Even though it doesn't look too. You would think because you're landing in that corner, Jay, right? But it's not actually. Your neck could really. You could fuck up.
That's why it's like I was so puzzled that when I was watching that match, I was rewatching that match on YouTube, right? And I was just like, why put him in that spot? That kind of ruined his run there because he only had 2 matches. So that's what's hella crazy. He only had 2 fucking matches, and and then. Of course, Ric Flair is always close with Hunter, but at the same time, it's like you should have let Sting win that match.
It's not his call. It's probably Vince's call.
Yeah, so just that's why it's like
So
Yeah,
and
see, that's the thing. There's too many matches where Hunter goes over. I think that's why he gets a hate that he hates. Go ahead, Jeff.
yeah, that's why I enjoy AEW more. Honestly, it's like it's the wrestling I like. It's it's more variety. Like you have some comedy shit. You have fucking Moxley and Brian
That is some good
fucking
wrestling. Oh my god.
just fucking destroying fools.
the
You know what I
Blackpool
mean?
Combat Club.
Yeah,
I like them when they called.
Yeah,
Like
Oh, is that the name? Is that the name of their crew?
yeah, the
Yeah.
Blackpool Combat Club.
Oh, that's hard, fool.
It's sick.
Yeah, I was watching this past Wednesdays, and then straight up Moxley called William Regal Lord,
Yeah, his lordship.
his lordship.
William Regal.
That's hella crazy. I'm like, damn.
And Regal's
That's-
hella sick
I
in
like
commentary too, because he went every time now. At least the last couple of times, he comes out and he joins the booth and he just joins commentary or whatever. After the match, he'll go to the ring. So yeah, the Blackpool Combat Club.
That's a badass name. But you can't make it a stable though. It has to be just those guys, right?
I think there's one
Uh,
more person.
Yeah, I seen that. God, what's his name, Jeff?
Yuta?
Yuta, right?
No, I mean they
Or
mentioned.
he tried. He tried to get in.
Yeah,
He tried.
You got to be
They're
willing to
like-
get your ass beat.
I-
That's pretty
yeah,
much it.
yeah. I mean they're probably gonna take a couple of young dudes because that's what they wanted. That's what Danielson said. What if we team together and train these young dudes? So they're probably gonna have a couple of young boys. Just train to be better. I thought it was gonna be Daniel Garcia, but Jericho got his hands on him. He's a sports entertainer now. That shit is hilarious.
We talked about
beat
that.
it. You're just
We
a
talked
pro
about
wrestler.
that. Yeah, we talked about that whole thing. I mean, well,
It's
I like
perfect.
the idea. It's amazing. The whole sports entertainer. The fact that he to make an angle out of that or to make that a character is just so fucking. It's one of those, dude. This toy was here the entire time.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, dude, why didn't? But who else could pull that off? I don't think anybody else would have been able to pull that.
And how they changed their names and shit. That's you're gonna be featured Endeavor. It's like
What up, Sab? How are you? Shout out to my man
It's-
Sabotage in the building. Hope you're doing well. Just nerding out real quick. We got about 15, or we got less than 15 minutes, guys. We got about
Brett-
12 minutes left.
I think.
Brett might come back because he's gonna manage FDR and shit. So
Oh, okay. That kind of makes sense a little bit. No,
yeah,
So
they're
what
teasing
is
Brett
that?
coming back.
they're gonna push what's his face to the curb. Tully Blanchard.
Oh, they already did.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, I
They're
believe they
fired.
did.
Yeah, they already fired Tully.
Sabotage is saying, did y'all like Batman? For me, Sab,
I didn't watch it yet.
I didn't even watch it. Joff here is the one that watched it. And Joff
Yeah, I liked it.
loved
It's-
this movie.
Yeah, it
What
was
about
just a
you,
little
Sab?
too
Did you
long,
like
but it was a little too long, but I liked it.
I believe it's supposed to be out sometime before 420, I think, on
April
streaming
18.
sites. Yeah,
April
April
18.
18.
On HBO
Yeah.
Max.
But I did want to see that in the theater, man, because, I mean, everyone's, Sabotage is saying, I didn't like it. Maybe I was too hyped for it. There was actually, I've been seeing a lot of that too. Some people are like, hey, I'm a huge Batman fan. I've always loved this stuff, but they weren't really feeling this different take, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. What's up, Joff?
It's different Batmans for different people.
True. Sabotage is saying the sounds and all that in the theater was dope, but I don't know. I'm gonna need to watch it again, maybe. I heard from another a fan friend of mine. He was like, "Dude, I liked it, but he was like, it was too dark. It was too," and I was like, "Hey, it's Gotham though. What do you expect? A different look. You know what I mean?" So I
Well, I like it because I like it's 7 with Batman. So I was like, dude, that's I'll
One
fucking
of
pay
your
for
favorite
that.
movies, right? Seven,
Yeah, I'll pay for that
one of
all
the
day
best
long.
movies, actually.
Serial killer shit, Zodiac. It's David Fincher. It seemed like he did Batman, so it's like yeah, it's dark because it's fucking Batman. That's the Batman I like. It's like it's different versions of Batman for everybody. That's why.
I can't wait
You know?
though. I mean, Batman's having a pretty good year. He has a Flash movie coming out, right? He's going to be
Yeah,
in the Flash movie.
I just like the street level Batman. You know what I mean? Just that's just my shit.
And he's supposed to be year 2 Batman, right? So
Yeah,
it's like
yeah. So he's
early,
not.
early.
Yeah, he's early. He's still he still fucks up a lot. So
Hey, Julius, how are you? They were trying to figure out, Joff, of like how old this Batman is and what movie. The internet was trying to figure out what movie did Bruce go see when his parents died, and they're trying to say like, oh, it's probably like a movie from the '90s. Like, what movie would it have been if it wasn't Zorro? Like, what parent is going with their 10-year-old to this? So I'm like, I don't know.
Billy
I was like,
Zane, Phantom.
Hey,
you're a Phantom fan, Jason?
hey,
What up,
no,
Julius?
no,
What up, Jennifer?
I'm not
Billy
a Phantom
Zane.
fan, but as a kid, I like that movie. I don't know why.
Sab is saying my nephew loved it though. He's big on all the comic movies. Yeah, I don't
If,
go to the theater unless it's a comic book movie. To be honest
see
with
if
you, go ahead,
if
Joff.
yeah if see this is the thing that if you didn't like reading the detective Batman stories, if if you didn't like watching that, if you didn't really like Batman the animated series and all that stuff, you're probably not gonna like this because that's the same area that they're playing in. So if you like more of the adventure type Batman, then yeah, because nothing really happens here. You just fucking he tries to solve crime. He's being a detective. So I understand why people won't like it.
There's this one video, Jason.
They're fucking
Of
stupid, but I understand.
Jason. Jason, there's this one video of like, this is how I
Uh,
play Batman now after watching the movie or something, and it just shows like I think it's Arkham Asylum or those games, right? Or Arkham Knight, where all of a sudden Batman will just drop out of nowhere and he's like walking into the gunfire because of the way he was walking into like gunfire and all that stuff in the trailers and all that stuff. So I'm super excited to check it out and just the possibilities of what else can we see here. We kind of started off the episode of like, hey, they revealed the Joker a couple of days ago in a deleted scene, which was kind of kind of different for a company to do that. So yeah, I'm just ready to nerd out again. I believe the Spider or not Spider-Man, Doctor Strange movie is the next comic
yeah,
book movie that's coming out. A lot of news surrounding that. People are like, are we going to get Wolverine? Are we going to get an Iron Man variant? Are we going to get. There's so much stuff that's out there. Is Deadpool going to show up? Are there other, you know,
probably.
all kinds of stuff? I believe, what's his name? I don't want to say who, spoiler alert, but, a couple of people kind of confirmed that they are in the movie. You know what I mean? So I'm super excited to see this movie, man. Super excited to nerd out. We got less than 6 minutes left. I hope you guys are doing well. This is a Hub 408, episode 138. You're in the house with Jay Jericho, Joff Simmons Prime, and Ron Sar. Anything else that you guys wanted to bring up before we get up out of here?
Oh, yeah, really, really quick. I'm just happy that they finally gave my boy Scorpio Sky a freaking title.
Hey, shout out to Scorpio Sky. Good worker right there, too, man.
Yeah.
Well,
I wanted to bring
And I also watch,
Go
if
ahead.
you have a chance, watch Ethan Page's YouTube channels on
yeah, Ethan's cool.
Ethan's
I like
really
him.
cool.
He's influenced by Razor Ramon, so it's like, all right, he's cool.
Just real quick, I seen before. Also, we were getting, I was just looking at headlines just to see what was out there. What do you think about Tom Brady unretiring and now trying to get traded the fuck up out of Tampa Bay. What do you guys think about that? And what team did they say he was trying to go to, Jay?
Oh, I don't know.
Where's he
If this
trying to
is-
go to?
I don't even know. If this is legit.
Rumored.
It's not
Yeah.
legit. It's like so they're trying to. So the legit way would be to trade Garoppolo and maybe a draft pick over to Tampa Bay for Tom Brady. So I don't know. That's weird.
Oh, that's the other. I didn't even know that
That
San
was-
Francisco's name was in it.
that-
I
that-
saw
that
another
was a-
team.
That
I
was
saw
a
another
rumor. That was a rumor.
I saw another team.
But at the same time, it's like you already promised Trey Lance that he'd be the starter, so that spot wouldn't make sense at all. I didn't see this other one that you're talking about. So
Yeah, the one I saw, man, who was it? I forget what team it was, but definitely wasn't the Niners. But he was like, yeah, he's trying to get traded over there, and I was just like, wow, that man, is it one of those like, man, I was retired for a week, 2 weeks, I got bored at home, huh, Jay? He said, you know what,
of course,
I'm gonna go back and make some money. Why not?
that
So
always
shout
happens.
out to the GOAT, Joff's fave. Joff, I don't know if you're still there, but I was gonna say
Yeah,
Joff's
I'm
fave.
here. I'm
Tom Brady, you know what I mean, with his that picture of Joff that you always put of Tom Brady. I always think about
Dude,
that.
that's the fucking best photo, dog.
The black and white where he's looking, he's
Yeah.
looking super crazy. Yeah, man. But yeah,
Yeah, I just had some camera troubles. So I have to fix it real quick. But yeah, dude,
all good.
that's,
All good.
I held off on like I had a feeling like I wanted to post it as soon as he retired, but nah. But in my gut, I'm like, I can't post this yet. It's like I feel like I just feel like it's not done. I don't know, you know, if he's officially done, but he announced that he was gonna retire. But it still didn't feel right. It felt that, you know, he was just forced to do it because there were reports. There's like, oh yeah, he's retiring, and then I felt like he was just forced to make that announcement and then, you know, change his mind. So
Crazy. Hey, as we move into these next episodes, we're also moving into springtime. So shout out to you guys out there. It's March Madness is going on right now.
God damn it, man! My championship is already gone.
I can't watch college basketball.
My championship is gone. They lost. Both teams that I picked to play in the championship lost yesterday. So I'm like, God damn it.
But you know, the weather's getting nicer. You know, we'll have more hot takes for you guys as the year or as the month goes on and stuff like that. We got 2 minutes left. Joff, any shout outs out there that you want to give? Yeah, you haven't done no shout outs in a minute. Who you want to shout out real quick?
Not really. Yeah. Shout outs for nobody.
You ain't trying to fuck with nobody right now?
Nah. Shout out to the Kamari Hood.
There you go.
You want some picture?
No, I mean, if that's what they're going for, you know, it makes sense why they did that logo. So I'm like, all right.
That they chopped it off, right?
Yeah, they chopped it off.
Oh my goodness. Jason, you got any shout outs you want to give before we get up out of here?
I got a couple, yeah.
I got a couple. Go
I
ahead,
got a
Jay.
couple. So first off is a shout out to my uncle and my Nino Mar. You know, he's doing a lot better. So, you know, that also shout out to my mom because she just recovering from her surgery too. So she's good to go. And then shout out to my lady, Miss Joe Boss. In about half an hour from now, we'll be celebrating our official 1 year anniversary. So
Oh, there you go. There you go.
happy
Congratulations
anniversary.
on that.
Thank you.
Look at that guy. Oh, and then
Celebrating.
I did the most unthinkable thing. The most I don't know if you call this a smart purchase, but
You're gonna build Thor's Mjolnir. Mjolnir. Meow meow meow. There you go.
Well, I got a Thor's hammer. It's actually a toolbox.
That's how it's. That's
I
what
was gonna
actually.
pull. I was
The
gonna
handle
pull down
comes out
my
as a real
pants right
hammer,
now.
right? Does that
Huh?
the handle comes out as a real hammer, right?
Yeah, actually. Yeah, it's a real hammer.
Dang.
That's badass. I was gonna drop my pants right now, since
Sick.
you guys are bringing out your hammers.
Hammer hammers.
What do you call it? A Stormbreaker or Mjolnir? I feel like you're a Stormbreaker type dude.
Yeah. All natural, right? The handle's all natural, right?
It's all veiny and shit.
Yeah.
Sick.
You said all veiny. That's super crazy. Come on, Joff.
It is
Oh
like
my
a
God.
natural root. You know what I mean? Like
You said a natural root. Oh my God. Hey, yo, shout out to everybody out there that happens to be watching us. Shout out if you happen to be watching us on Kumu. If you happen to be watching us on other platforms, I appreciate you guys. Make sure you check out my feature on shout out to my man Sabotage. He was in the building just right now, our Elite X member Sabotage. But you can hear me on Sound Trippin'. That is an album with Sabotage and DJ Philly. You can go to Bandcamp right now. Check out Sabotage on Bandcamp, and you'll be able to hear my cut off there, Sound Trippin', one of the main singles off of that, and also on the new Buhai Kali album, also with Dola and Sabotage, Spoken Dollar. So that's on Bandcamp right now. I do have some music projects that is going to be coming out, hopefully soon. I'm working on that stuff as we speak, when I can. You know what I mean? Because we're so busy with everything right now. Shout out to my son. First of all, shout out to both of mine. You know what I mean? Shout out to both of them. You know what I mean? Shout out to Dre. Shout out to Damien. That's all. So we are out of here, guys. Any last final words? Shout out to the rest of the hub too. Shout out to Waldo. I know Waldo had date night tonight too. You know what I'm saying, Jeff? So he's doing the same. There you go, Jeff. You know.
What's wrong? What's wrong, John?
Shout out to Steve. Steve might be having date night. Also, Jeff. What do you think? You might be. Shout out to everybody out there, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, by the way, guys, I don't know if it'll work out, but I don't know if I'll be able to make it. But they're trying to do Kumu Nerd Expo again here, and one of the folks had reached out to me. You know, so she's like, "Hey, I'd love to have the hub participate." You know, so I believe they might hit us up and ask if you guys are down to participate on some nerd stuff. You know, maybe it might just be talking. It just might be a panel or something like that. But they might need our nerd expertise. So to watch, you can watch Kumu and find out all the nerdy stuff on there, or you can go to our Elite X Kumu page, type in Elite X Kumu on YouTube, and you can find all of our back episodes. If you have nothing to do, go and binge watch me, Joffrey, Jason, Waldo, Steve. You know what I'm saying? You can binge watch all that stuff and get caught up.
Date night and shit, doing acclaim shit.
What the?
The acclaim, dog.
Hey, I love
I love those dudes.
Yeah, I love those guys, Joff. Those
I
guys
love
are
those
great,
dudes.
right?
Yeah.
But you said that's what the acclaim does.
Yeah, dude, that's like the acclaim have arrived, and then you do this shit.
This scissor action, huh?
Yeah,
Is that-
the acclaim, dog. Dude, those guys are fucking awesome. I mean, they could
It's cool.
talk, they could wrestle. I mean, both.
And their bars, their raps are funny too. The shit
Yeah, it's
is like
funny.
hilarious. And I loved how what's his name said he was like, dude, I wrote a bar for every wrestler here. You know, like it's already tucked away. Like he wrote lyrics
Yeah.
for every single guy. He's like, dude, like so when the time
Yeah.
comes, it's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, because shit. Eventually, he's gonna have to wrestle all these dudes.
I never thought I would see somebody take the John Cena rapper gimmick to a whole right. That's basically what he did in a way. Like he took it to a
Yeah.
whole different spot.
But this guy, yeah, Caster seemed like
Yeah,
he
Max
could
Caster.
actually like do it a little bit.
Yeah, I think he might be able to go in. The guy's crazy. So, shout out to everybody there
Dude, he
again,
got
though.
suspended.
Yeah, for talking shit, right? For saying some
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, about Simone Biles and shit. I'm like, all right, he went too far.
No, but the fact that he went there, love it.
Yeah,
Right? Love it, dude.
Yeah.
Like, dude, there's no edge. Just go. Just go. You know what I'm saying?
well, he found the line, right? He just like kept doing it, and like he found the line that he couldn't cross, but it
What up,
wasn't a
Darren?
fire. He was like, all right,
Again. Yeah, man. Again,
can't cross that line.
Jay Jericho, Joff Smith Prime, me, Ron Sara. I got to get up out of here, guys. I'm going to give you guys, I don't want to go. I know sometimes we go a little bit longer, you know what I'm saying? Like on these shows too, but I do want to give you guys your time to just kind of hang out and all that stuff. So, yeah, we'll see each other here next week, I hope you guys have a good weekend. Joff, have a good weekend. You know what I mean? You too, Jay. Have a good weekend. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So that's it. We're out of here. Go ahead. What's
Really
up?
quick, because I haven't had a reco like in 3 weeks now.
Oh, what's up?
Just
You want a record?
There's just one reco. I actually enjoyed it for some apparent reason because it's on some nerd shit. So if you have a chance, watch Free Guy.
With Ryan Reynolds?
It's like legit like he is like so the premise is he's an NPC in a video game,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
which is pretty much like it's kind of like a mesh between I would say GTA and Fortnite, but you're just doing some crazy shit in the city. So yeah,
Crazy.
it's
Yeah,
It's
the
on
game's going to be deleted or something like that, right?
yeah,
Like
it's like
so they're trying
a game. It's on some version. I think everybody would like that. If you're into video games, that's a good movie to watch too. So
There you go. Watch Freeman.
Oh yeah,
or Free Guy.
What about you, Joff? Free guy.
Yeah, Free Guy.
No,
Go ahead, Joff.
shout
You got a
out,
record?
shout out. No, not record, but shout out
What's
actually shout out to Iron Solo. I didn't know he was one of us, but I should have known he lives in fucking South San Francisco.
So what's up, Ian?
Iron Solo, baby's old.
Ian
dude.
said Kuya Ron. What's up?
I don't have any recos actually. I've been watching nothing but trash TV. You know what I mean?
I just been watching wrestling. Really, it's like a lot of wrestling. Too much, I think. There's nothing to watch.
Yeah, it's kind of dead right now. It's very.
Because I thought Moon Knight was this Tuesday. I was like, oh, Moon Knight, and then it's like, oh shit, it's next week.
Yeah.
Fuck, I stayed up for no reason. So,
Hi, Ian. How are you?
Oh, she jumped on you. They jumped on
Yeah.
the stream.
What's up, Ian? How are you? I was gonna say, before we get up out of here, my first time ever last night, because I went to go check out. There was a list of the top 25 Pixar movies, so I was like, all right, let me check out this list. Right? I forget who they had at the top 3, but I was already kind of surprised that the new one, Turning Red, kind of made it on that list like early, like it's like the 10th or 8th. So I was like, oh, people really liked it. But I kind of fell down the Pixar wormhole, and last night was the first time I ever saw Toy Story 4. Never watched it yet.
oh, I haven't seen that yet.
So I saw that.
Keanu's one of the voices, right?
I believe so. So it wasn't bad. It wasn't what I was expecting. So they went to a whole different, so I the only thing though is like I thought for them to end it on 3 was that would have been the shit. You know what I mean? So when I was watching 4 last night, that's how I felt. Like, oh. And I went back and watched The Incredibles 1 and 2, and I only liked 1. 2 was all right. You know what I mean? But yeah.
One
So
was probably
hey,
the best
yes,
Pixar movie, maybe. Where was Incredibles? Number one or number top
I think
three?
it was up there. It was like top 3, or no, I don't know because they had Wally at number 2.
That was
They
number
had
one. Oh,
I think Toy Story
oh,
First one?
original, yeah, original Toy Story. I think. So I forgot what number 3 was.
whose list was this?
I
The
don't
Ringer?
know. I don't know. But yeah, maybe we could talk about that. If you guys want to go Pixar movies next week, we could do a personal list even. You know. But yeah, all of a sudden I fell down a wormhole, Joff. I started watching all the, even the Toy Stories that didn't even matter. They're like little shorts.
The shorts?
You know.
Oh,
What I mean?
okay. Yeah.
So yeah, I fell in a wormhole of like, they have like a GI Joe guy there, but
Oh,
he's like a black dude. It's kind of sick. You know what I mean?
oh, there's a short that I watched it once. I'm like, I can't watch this again, dude. I'm gonna fucking cry and shit.
What
It's
what
that
what?
one where he found a puppy. That dude found a puppy, and then the puppy was just like grew up with him until he got a family and shit.
You don't remember the name of it?
Nah.
It's on Disney Plus though, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, well, I'll go look for it because hey, Disney Plus or Pixar got some good stuff, man. They got some good stuff. So I fell in a wormhole of watching that stuff last night. So yeah, guys, we're out of here. We gave you guys an extra 11 minutes of nothing. You know what I mean? So if you guys enjoy our content, please go to Elite X Kumu on YouTube. You can check out all our older episodes, but I encourage you to download Kumu and to get with us on the app, and but make sure you're following us here. Pretty pleased with the cherry on top. So again, we're out of here. This is a Hub 408. Peace.